love crossing things off my to-do list. Sometimes I put things on there just for the satisfaction of Xing them off, for that feeling of utter accomplishment. For real, on this Yom Kippur, the holiest day of the year, take a look at my list. Wake up. Well, I did that. Don't eat breakfast. It's a fast day, remember? No breakfast for me. Give a sermon. Well, I can't cross that off yet. We're still in progress. And break fast? I can't wait. That sense of completion, being able to mark these duties off the list really does feel good, whether they're silly or more serious. And even if you're not a list maker, there are to-do lists everywhere. Just take a look at our Temple Israel prayer book for an example. Here's one from our morning service. It's pretty long, so I'll highlight just a few items. To honor your parents, to perform acts of love and kindness, to rejoice with the wedding couple. But this list feels different. You can't actually cross off these things. Look at the top of the page. This prayer teaches that these are the obligations without measure. Without measure means there is no set amount of how much to do for each one, because we can never do enough. I mean, when would you stop honoring your parents? When would you stop doing good deeds? This is who we are. In fact, our rabbis say not only must we keep doing them, but we are supposed to increase how much we do, because they are that important. I believe this with all my heart and soul. Sure, you can cross off having attended a specific wedding or having gone to school for the day, but these mitzvot are the constants of our lives. And as I contemplate what they have in common, I realize why. Each mitzvah on this list is about being there for other people. And as we know, being there is essential. Think about your own life and how much it means when people show up for you. For your dance recital, your baseball game, they come to support you. Same when your friends come to your birthday party. And when you're the new kid at school and the other students welcome you, it makes you feel as though you belong. And when someone sends you a text just to say hi, it means they're thinking about you. How good does that make you feel? Pretty darn good, I'd say. And vice versa. How much it means to others when you are there for them. When you go visit your grandparents, when you visit someone who's sick at home or in the hospital, when, after someone has died, you come to the house to give a hug and let them know you care. That one is particularly difficult. It's hard to know what to say, but the truth is the words aren't actually that important. What is important is just that you are there, and really, that is enough. I realized this when I heard a colleague, Rabbi David Wolpe, tell this story about his own dad. You see, his grandfather died when his father was just 11 years old, and his dad started walking to the temple each morning to say Kaddish in his father's memory. As he was leaving the house, Mr. Einstein, a man from the temple, passed by, and they started walking together each morning. And for a year they walked. They talked about all kinds of things, life and loss, and it was nice to have each other's company. Later on, when his father was grown, he came back to town, and he wanted to introduce his family to Mr. Einstein. And as he drove to the house, he realized that it was really far away, even by car, and he suddenly understood what Mr. Einstein had done for him. He had walked an hour to his house every morning so that he would not have to walk alone. With the simplest gesture, the act of caring, he took a frightened child and he led him with confidence and with faith back to life. Can you imagine the kindness, the commitment, the love? While it seems unfathomable, we can do this too. And it doesn't necessarily take walking an hour every day, though it could. What it does mean is extending ourselves to others and taking time for them and being there because being there is a way to let others know that they are important to you. I recently heard about the customers at Donut City in Southern California, a shop John and Stella Chan had owned in their small community for 30 years when Stella fell ill. As soon as folks heard about Stella, suddenly neighbors started pitching in. Customers arrived earlier and earlier each day so that all the donuts were sold out by 8:30 each morning, and so that John could close early to be with Stella. We're very close-knit, one customer explained, and when there's a need, we step forward. Now, whoever would have thought that buying donuts could be a mitzvah? Well, surely in this case, it was. The Torah portion that we read in the adult service on Rosh Hashanah is kind of like this too. God calls out to Abraham, and he answers, Hineni, I am here. It's not, what do you want? It's not, wait a second. It's simply, I am here for you. As a rabbi friend of mine once explained, Hineni is the exact opposite of indifference, because being there is a statement of commitment, intention, and caring, and it's applicable in practically every situation. I will never forget what our own YIFTY students did for one of their own. Cameron, now a fourth-year medical student, had been diagnosed with an eye disorder at a young age. He became a leader and spokesperson for the annual Vision Walk for the Foundation for Fighting Blindness. And when YIFTY found out about the walk, the whole youth group decided to join the efforts and brought busloads of kids to join him, raising money and awareness for the cause. Having the support of his friends and his temple has empowered Cameron over the years to keep moving forward, never letting his diagnosis get him down. And now he's applying for an ophthalmology residency. To say that we are proud of him and his YIFTY peers is an understatement indeed. To me, this experience is the epitome of Hineni. So let's consider what Hineni means for us in this moment. Being here means I am a member of Temple Israel, and this community means something to me, and I am going to participate to the best of my ability. Being here means I am Jewish in a world of growing anti-Semitism, and I am proud to be Jewish. Being here means raising my voice for causes that are important to me, and I will work to better our world. When we say Hineni, I am here, it is a mitzvah, like Mr. Einstein walking a child to the temple each morning, like the customers in the donut shop, and like our YIFTY kids here at Temple Israel. These are the obligations without measure. So try it out. Say Hineni. It feels good. In fact, it feels really good. So much better than crossing items off a list. So instead, pin Hineni to the top of your to-do list to serve as a reminder that you will be there every single day for your family and your friends, for your community, for your congregation, and for your people. For being there guarantees that each of us will bring blessing to them and to the entire world. Gamar Chatima Tova, may each of us be inscribed for blessing in the Book of Life. Amen.